I came up today being 17th of March 2026, being Tuesday. Slave, idiotic human being that calls himself Udele, that has no surname, that has been rejected by his family, that has no family at all, that has no wife, has no children. Oko, a fool at 40 is a fool forever, in which Udele is a fool at 40. Okay, now, freshly now, they are now setting houses ablaze. Tomorrow they will turn around and say that it is the work of Biafra Liberation Army. Many churches were sent ablaze in Orsu. It was sent ablaze by the Fulani in uniform. Boko Haram swamp and Asis in uniform. It was sent ablaze by them. Now they have turned around and throw the allegation on us so that our people will be convinced by the word of their liars. You are making mouth because of you are with thousands of Fulani jihadists, Fulani terrorists, Fulani uniform, Fulani Boko Haram in uniform, and you are making a mouth. You are making mad that you are fighting against your own people. Look at Oko that calls himself a Kenga or Akajof or whatsoever you call yourself. Look at how you have been parodying yourself. All the atrocities, all the houses that was sent ablaze by the Fulani uniform, Boko Haram swamp in uniform. You are now throwing the allegation on Biafra Liberation Army. Shame unto you.
Nnamdi, sorry. Sorry, I don't go stop to the love you. Nnamdi, I don't go stop to the like you. Nnamdi, you are a hero. Nnamdi, you are a man. Nnamdi, true, you are Mazi. You are Mazi. Nnamdi, true, that God send you. God send you true. You are Mazi. As far as you don't betray your people, you don't betray your loved one, you don't betray people who trust you, you a man.
Please, if you are visiting my YouTube channel for the first time, subscribe with us and turn on your notification button. Hello Biafrans, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone and your location, wherever you are watching us from. Today being 17th March 2026, we, the team of Magnetic Jigs TV, is bringing this news live and direct to you. Oh yes, it is indeed a good news because N3TANYAHU, the commander of the Biafran Liberation Army, has finally spoken. Now, N3TANYAHU has replied Udele, Nize, and Ekpere Amaka, and so many of them that we are alleging that all the current houses that we are burnt in also we are perpetrated by Eastern Security Network or N3TANYAHU and his team. So Gento have finally spoken, of which he debunked all those things. There are some points that N3TANYAHU made here, saying that they never do anything or they never did anything like that, because when they started newly, they were cooperating with the villagers. They were in good terms with the villagers until when the Fulani herdsmen in uniform, according to him, invaded the community and started fighting them. That was when everything turned upside down. That all those things that were done, or like those houses, markets and everything, that they were done by the Fulani herdsmen in uniform, that it was not them that did that. And he also said that currently, now those same buildings and churches that were recently burnt by Udele and his team, according to N3TANYAHU, that tomorrow now they will still come to tell people that it is Biafra Liberation Army or Eastern Security Network that they are the one that burnt those houses.
I am still remaining to your brother, ihetiukwa aka N3TANYAHU, your humble servant. I came up today being 17th of March 2026, being Tuesday. Eke market day in Biafra nation. Biafrans all over the world, all lovers of freedom, all supporters of freedom, all over the continent. I greet you all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location where you are hearing me from. I just want to bring this wonderful information to all the world, to all lovers of freedom or supporters of freedom all over the continent. Basically, in area of what that has been happening in Biafra land right away, more especially in Orsu, concerning the allegation that has been laying on us through the Orsu Zurume, through the Orsu Zurume. I just want to bring these informations, and I strongly believe that in all the whole people in Orsu, there must be the good ones that can still testify what that has been going on in Orsu right way. I want to explain to the whole world, and I want to make this clearly to the hearer of His Excellency Donald J. Trump and the Prime Minister of Israel, in the person of N3TANYAHU. I want to make it clearly for them to understand what Biafrans are passing through today. I am still remaining gentle the Yahoo. Biafra Liberation Army, the BDF, Biafra Defense Forces, are standing strong today. We are still remaining resolute to fight and achieve our goal. And by the special grace of Chukwu Okike Abiama, let Biafrans hear this. We are winning this war. You know, sometimes when the people came up and throw allegation on you and you kept quiet, that means that all the allegations that they are throwing on you is reality. And that is the reason why I came up today, to debunk all these allegations that has been laying on Igwe Botozo, the triple general, and his major generals in Biafra nation, by telling the world through Orsu Zurume and the flave, idiotic human being that calls himself Udele, that has no surname, that has been rejected by his family, that has no family at all, that has no wife, has no children. Oko, a fool at 40 is a fool forever, in which Udele is a fool at 40. And that is why I came up today, to tell Udele and the Orsu Zurume that Biafra Liberation Army is unbeatable. You see this fight. You see this fight. When I don't do our own abi, there's no problem. First to do, not the pen, and second to do. And I want our people, for the love and sake of love we have on our people, for them to be aware that Biafra Liberation Army is still family, and we are still standing family to defend the motherland. And for them not to risk their life. There are many of you people here in Orsu that their names has been in their blacklist. And that is why they have been moving around. Certain people's houses are ablaze in Orsu. Tomorrow they will turn around and say that it is what Biafra Liberation Army, ESN, has done in Orsu. Now look at Ekotutu. I want to make it clearly. I believe there is a truthful ones in Orsu. There is a truthful ones that are still in Orsu here. They have to confirm it and say out the truth that also Ekotutu is the way it is today. It was meant by the military, by the Fulani jihadists, Fulani terrorists, Fulani herdsmen in uniform. When the people of Orsu, when the Fulani Caliphate instructed the people of Orsu, this also Zurume, the same this also Zurume, when they were instructed by their masters, Fulani jihadists, when they were instructed that they have to bring military down to Orsu, that will be the only way. That will be the only way that they will conquer the Biafra Liberation Army, the Biafra Defense Forces. When we were at Orsu, when we started at Orsu, here in Orsu, people were so much happy with us. We are together with our people. Even up to this date, we are together with our people. I want the world to understand this thing clear. This has been a game. And another way around of their game changer is to went ahead and create city boy movement. These are the same people that are still penetrating in also precisely because of what we have. I want to make it clearly for the understanding of the international community the reason why all these things has been going on. Now they started it. Now they have came with a heavy, well armed, with a heavy, well equipment to fight against Biafra Liberation Army, in which we have neutralized them in quantum, but they can never show all those ones up. It is any little one that they does to the Biafrans that they will use to show up. Now, Ekototo was very quiet and very nice, very lively. We were together with our people, operating normally, fighting against our enemies, fighting against Fulani in uniform. Now, where the is it not what when is it not when they brought that all those their Fulani Fulani in uniform, Boko Haram, swamp and ashes in also? Can they come up and explain to the people of Igbos, the people of Igbos and the people of Orsu, how many youth have they killed? Okay, now, freshly now, they are now setting houses ablaze. Tomorrow they will turn around and say that it is the work of Biafra Liberation Army. Many churches were sent ablaze in Orsu. It was sent ablaze by the Fulani in uniform. Boko Haram, swamp and ashes in uniform. It was sent ablaze by them. Now they have turned around and throw the allegation on us so that our people will be convinced by the word of their liars. In the same way they lie to the whole world. In the same way they lie to the world. In the same way they lie to the international community that they have killed N3TANYAHU. That N3TANYAHU is in their custody. That N3TANYAHU have confessed a lot of atrocities that was committed by the Simon Ekpa, so that the Finland government will rightly keep Simon Ekpa for them to achieve their goal. But I am promising them they can never achieve their goal. That one, by the way, I have made it known to our people, and our people knows the truth. But there is a word that our people used to say. Obochinta ayachulo waranch. Obochakuko oyadika marajuabo. Because that akuko ayakoya. Only but one day ayakoya. Not by fighting your own people with the Fulani in uniform. Boko Haram swamp ISIS in uniform. Not by fighting with them. Not by making mouth with Fulani in uniform. You are not ashamed of yourself. You people are not ashamed of you people's selves. You people are not even ashamed to yourselves. You are making mouth because of you are with thousands of Fulani jihadists, Fulani terrorists, Fulani uniform, Fulani Boko Haram in uniform, and you are making a mouth. You are making mouth that you are fighting against your own people. Look at Okoko that calls himself a Kenga or Akajof or whatsoever you call yourself. Look at how you have been parodying yourself. All the atrocities, all the houses that was sent ablaze by the Fulani uniform, Boko Haram swamp in uniform. You are now throwing the allegation on Biafra Liberation Army. Shame unto you. You are not even ashamed of yourself. You are so stupid. Don't worry. Thank God you have showed your face. We are unbeatable. We are undefeatable. No one. We are a freedom fighter. We are only fighting for our freedom. And I want the world and the international community, the world leaders, to understand our crime. Our crime, the crime we only committed is that we are fighting for our freedom because of persecution, because of the atrocities, because of humiliation in Igbo land. That is only our commitment. That is only our crime. That is the crime that we committed. So please, the Prime Minister of Israel, in the person of Netanyahu, the world best leader of United States of America, in the person of Donald J. Trump, by the power bestowed upon me by my master, Triple General Igwe Butozo, we are calling on you people being on the men on the ground. And we are using this wonderful opportunity to show solidarity to the fight, to the ongoing fight between Israel, US, and Iran. We really appreciate the Israel and US good works towards the Boko Haram, Swamp, and the ISIS, the people that planted it in Nigeria. We really appreciate that we are showing solidarity to the United Nations, to the United USA and Israel. We really appreciate your good works towards what that has been, many things that has been happening.
So, and he said that they can no longer keep quiet. That if they keep quiet, people might likely believe with an esteem that they are the ones that it is the Biafran Liberation Army that burned those houses. Now they have to come up to speak for themselves. And there are several points here that N3TANYAHU made. So guys, chill down, listen to N3TANYAHU as he defends themselves that they are innocent and that it is time for them to engage, irrespective of thousands of soldiers that Udele came with.
We really appreciate. And also, we are still appealing for you people to retaliate, for you people to help Biafrans, because Biafrans are dying on a daily basis. Please and please, we are calling on you people. We are seeking for the help of you people. The Boko Haram, at least I believe that by now, the world leaders might have seen how the Shetima, the vice president, has been rammering, pampering the terrorists, clothing them, equipping them, addressing them on how to operate. It is there in a social media. It doesn't show up. It doesn't hide at all. It have showed up. It have made known to all the world to understand that this people's agenda is to Islamize Nigeria. And we are Biafrans, we say no. We only have a three cardinal worship in Igbo land. Our tradition, Christianity, and the Jewish, in which I myself am a Jewish. So please, help Nnamdi Kanu to be released. Help Biafrans to regain our freedom. We are only calling for referendum. Let there be referendum. Let referendum be conducted so that the people will decide on their own. Peaceful referendum, let it be conducted so that the killings in this country called, in this contraction country called Nigeria will stop. Because there is no any other way to stop all this insecurity, all this genocide in Nigeria. There is no any other way rather than to share, divide Nigeria. Let everyone be on his own region. This is the only way to save the citizens, to save the innocent citizens, to save the Biafrans, to save every region. This is the only way to save every region. When Nnamdi Kanu was lamenting, crying, now what is happening? Sheikh Gumi is the vice president of Nigeria, that animal kingdom. Tinubu is just there. Tinubu is just a vice president. Tinubu is just a vice president. Tinubu is just there for imposter. He is just there for imposter. They just post him there. Shetima is the president of Nigeria, in which Sheikh Gumi is the vice president of Nigeria. So please, His Excellency Donald J. Trump, the president of United States of America, the Prime Minister of Israel, in the person of Netanyahu, we are pleading, asking for rescue. Biafrans are dying on a daily basis. These people are trying. They have bribed all our leaders. All the Igbo leaders has been bribed. All of them are with Muslim tickets. All of them are under their masters, a Fulani Caliphate, looking a way to deceive all the rest of the people just to make sure they are Islamized our own region. But we are the men on ground that say no to all this. Now they have used another strategical way to impose their calamity by creating city boy movements. But we are here to defend the motherland. And we say no to all these things. And that is why they are attacking us terrorists. That is why they are killing innocent Biafrans. That is why any youth they saw in Igbo land today, they will massacre the youth. They will kill the youth. Then for those that they win by their money, they will bribe them with money. They will carry arms and give to them for them to fight against their own brother. And they will begin to call their own brother terrorists, criminals, kidnapper, and others, in which we are not a kidnapper in our own mother's land. I have asked this question before. How many churchgoers have we adopted in Biafra land? How many churches and schools have we set ablaze? But what is happening in the north? Look at how Fulani Boko Haram swamp ISIS has been moving around, kidnapping innocent people in the north, killing innocent farmers in Benue State, massacring them. Look at how they have been destroying the life of Igbos in the soldier, in military. Look at how they are planning, colluding together with the military, Nigerian military, Boko Haram in uniform, to destroy our own people that are still serving in that Nigerian military today. But I pity and I am measuring for all those Igbo military, all those Igbo that are still serving in that military. And we are calling on you people, come out and join up your brothers to defend your motherland. Stop allowing yourself to be used by all these deceivers. Nigeria is not a country, and Nigeria can never be a country. They are just there deceiving you people. Come back and join your people. We will accept you. Come back and join your people before you will fall the victim. Because those Boko Haram in uniform, those Swamp in uniform, those ISIS in uniform, they will be the one to set you up, and your life will be taken out. They will laugh after you. It is my word today for you, and it is a word that comes from Butozo, the chief of armed forces in Biafra nation. No man desk, no man can change it. Biafra military is unbeatable. We are unshakable. We are not shaking. Biafrans, remain resolute. Remain resolute. We are winning the war. Not by grigri, not by making a noise on social media, not by propagandering everywhere, not by searching people's houses, bringing out their Okamed, bringing out their Ebuenta, showing to the world they are conquering Biafra liberation armies. Is it what we use? We don't even make use of pomp, talkless of all this rubbish that they are showing to you people. We are Biafra Liberation Army. And we are coming. First to do, not the pen. Now second to do. But let it not be that we did not say this in time. Because they are doing now. And all those ones sending them, all those ones using the Boko Haram swamp and ISIS to send their brothers and sisters' houses ablaze. They are now clapping for them. They are now clapping for them. They are now clapping for them. Shaking hand for them. You be Igbo. You be a real Biafra man. And you allowed yourself to be used by all these Fulani Caliphate, by all this Boko Haram and Swamp. You are now a Boko Haram and Swamp and ISIS. You are now a Fulani Caliphate. The same thing, the same payment that a Fulani man will pay, the same payment that you are going to pay. Not when we start now, you people will start tagging us terrorists, criminals, in which in the first place I told the world that we come in peace. We come in peace this year. We are not for violence. Let the people do the needful. And what they could do is to move around and change every situation and turn it to war against us. That is no problem. But I want to make it for the world and our people to understand it. That no nyakpala nwa agwa kala odumo den dumo nwura anwu. Obu ila garile eme broadcast, they show it up. No problem. Obacha burukwa no mgba. Kama na onye jidere. Biafrans mgbrimgba ma no ụzọ dị. Thank you. God bless all of you.
Now, you all see that now bro very fair if naga on now this issue of N3TANYAHU. Now bro very fair naga on now this issue of Biafra and the Udele and his team. Now so okwa here there Udele to stop the 1 million rally march peaceful protest for Mazen Nandekalo in Imo State, because Udele said that if they ever step their feet in Owerri to do any peaceful protest, that he will deal with them. Now also Okwa is calling on Showere, VDM, and every other person that are interested to do the 1 million march for Mazen and Kanu's release in Owerri to come. That he and also Okwa will be there live and direct. Let Udele come, Udele come and do whatever he said that he wants to do. That is you know, that kind of a thing. Guys, I'll book everybody here. Be here for now this Biafra story of a thing. I'll book everybody here. Then I have serious challenge, very serious challenge at the moment. But with time, we will actually know if I got on and then call Babu.
Now, you know, I keep telling our people, give only by mani Igbo. Igbo na-enwe ihe German Igbo. All these people na Satoshiono, na kuherion, anụrụ m this efulefu, Udele efulefu, ka ọ nọ na-ekwu, si bịa mee protest ahụ n'Owerri, si bịa mee ọmpi ya nwe Owerri. Asị m ka m ju Udele, ọwụ nne ya nwe Owerri, nne owe onye Owerri. Ọ ga-eji asị na si bịa mee protest ahụ n'Owerri. You will not even see Udele near southeast. Ị ga-ahụ dị ya near southeast. Ihe na-ahụ ọ na-amachogharị ndị ọ na-agbara odibo na-protect ya. Ndị ọ na-agbara odibo na-esie na-agagharị. Without ndị ọ na-agbara odibo isie, ị ga-ahụ anụ mpama na southeast. Ozu nwụrụ anwụ, ewu, you know. Ahụ ka ọ na-ede inyo, ha bịa mee this, ha bịa mee na-akọgheri. Ozu nwụrụ anwụ. A dead man walking. You know, here get on your hand, don't you have who's in do? I'll let the guy. Howla. I'll leave where I was there. No, yeah. Oh, my hand, I say, to fear qua. The guy was say, to fear qua. I had that guy was say, to fear qua. Imonya will out to fear qua. So I want to commend Showore, Jamiu, and others who organized the freedom walk and freedom protest for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mbawulu nu ga-emekwu ya n'Owerri. Anyị na ya. Mbawulu asị no na plan ga the 1 million march n'Owerri. Anyị na ya ndere ka nso nkwa. Anyị na ya. Iye nwunem, anyị na ya. Iye, anyị na ya. Then the issue of ndị Yoruba na-ebugehu city men and city ladies ilishi. Na-ebugehu fix Nigeria. Tinubu is relaxing, or relaxing Tinubu, Nigeria is fixing. You know, Gila Yagihu and the Yoruba and Dugwe Bugehanishi, Ndibuenishi Undibo. And Obi Kubana see he wants to lecture us, educate us. Obi Kubana see he wants to educate us. So that we will Kandibo Manapon Pesha politics. Then we should connect to the center. We should connect to the center. Which center can I connect? Or the center electricity that is now using solar. The center in our connect. Because at least akunye na anyị n'ọkụ, ọkụ anyị enwuo, akunye anyị n'ọkụ, anyị achake, akunye anyị n'ọkụ, anyị amuke. Onye kwere anyị nkwa ọkụ na use solar. How many people can afford solar in Nigeria? How many people can afford solar? Here we ba chọrọ ekwe ego anyị. Millions of Nigerians are in poverty. Oye ba chọrọ ekwe ego anyị. Many people are dying daily because of bad governance and because of bad policies of this government. Here we center. Kubana chori ikwabaga monagalabo. Ka connect you to the center. Here we hana Abuja. Haga Abuja. Has he tell your people
to support so that they will be connected to the center. As in there, how has the idea? Yana Bamana Gana Bokai connect a quick center walk. Sam Mbakwe was not at the center when he was governor of Imo, Abia, and some parts of Ebonyi. Yet he performed wonderfully. Sam Mbakwe was never at the center. Nyana Shehu Shagari, Awu Hogini, Awu Nanon at the same party. Sam Mbakwe, our former governor, 1979 to 1983, or now on a center. Yet he was performing. He performed the best so far. And then onye da agwadi mu na gela to connect. Which center can I connect? Center one or center rendo? What kind of rubbish center are you telling us to connect? You want to sell the idea? Now sell the idea now. Package your own now. Focus on yourself and your family. All your family won't go through the center. Or when you have a sign at the center. As far as anyone is concerned, whether you like it or not, whether you want to claim emotional or whatever, politics is emotional. That is why they are tribalistic in this country. That is why they are ethnocentric in this country. Politics in Nigeria, it is emotional, 100%. That is why Onya Hausa baye warumu nye position. Onya Yoruba baye warumu nye position. It is emotional. Tribalistic emotion. Ethnocentric emotion. How we heard Achigo Boda. So don't tell us that Ndibo, I ain't the too emotional. I ain't the highly emotional. Emotional buogudia. Emotional buogudia. Buhari wasn't emotional. Yeah, we don't do money and the Fulani and Hausa near every position. Watching this country. Onye kechiga na utunumbu or what emotional. We don't position ile new money and the Yoruba. So emotional buogudia. Yes, we are emotional. And yes, we will support our own. No na wala. Here be bukunu. Egunu na we egu akwa moto ni na asoro moto ni na mhore the city ladies cause city men. Owu ndi Igbo zoro ya. Tony na anụrụ m na this guy na-aga nwa Churumbu na-aga. Okunu sponsor ga ya. Ego mpi obaria. Ego nya na onwe obalia. They have billions ha park ya. They have millions ha park ya. Na use ego unu. Unu si na unu chọrọ ndị ga-protect business unu. Unu ewurekwa ego business unu. Na ezuzu. Unu ewurego business unu. Na agbara banko. Urego business ya yari hen no chuka mu amaho. Une emefuole 500 to 1 billion naira or close to 1.5 billion. No mega here ladies women and city women and ladies wife na fixing Nigeria and Nigeria is fixing you. Na emefu ego unu. Ana eri unu. Ana chop unu. I know one person who be the director of that city man na ko gene. The guy bought me home before I went here in the KTL now. The guy spent money. This guy spent money. If they make a no get the southeast this thing. No get what billboard do Tulumbu, say Sheyi, say Maya the entire southeast Nigeria. So let me tell you, every billboard in the lady city no city man and I walk Sheyi. Tile, or one pay a tile, or come negi jego hetiga board, if go land a TV board. Me have for the whole southeast Nigeria. Or go government, or go shei, or go compare, or go good neg. They are wasting their money, lavishing their money. What's it to them? How we get a fix in Nigeria? Maybe one can dash me win here. And yeah, ashi. If this man happens to win, which I know he will not, I got a couple on a line. They will use you and use you and use you and dump you. I had a mendibo, but who na be? I know these guys will use you and they will dump you. They will use you and they will dump you. Isai Korea na aka. Orikwa minister geru na aka. Orikwa ambassador ya lenu. Nenwe hushishi toro. Because of mbari. These people value ndene nye hansobu, ndene criticize her, than go and when you a pet, a poor pet to them. Let me tell you, you people don't understand. They value ndene abaha war than nderi kunu. Na paro munu paga ha, neme for millions, billions unu. Nunu mega gene, nunu mega city men and women, city women. We will lecture you, Mune Kudana. Let us lecture you. Go and when you need the lecturing. Let us educate you. Then we dump you. They will dump you. Shebi, they don't threaten you. Business again at Lagos. And the other one who haka business. And MHC you want to protect your business, and they will still seal your business in Lagos. I get seal if you don't win, you man when you win. In fact, I could demolish ye. So I wouldn't need the education. I want anyone. We must support our own, whether we like them or not. And I should know Amanama Fuama. And I should know Amanam Megane Afuama. I just Chiba knows some to eat, you know, but you get one much to say, you know, a very quick one. I the baby can because I'm my Chiba knows of the other natural so ban on so qua. Several also what you want to TikTok official on Sopa TV and to catch him the Fegani Goshbala in the Kobacha Gajibola Unile. Siriri, where Makandi fixing Nigeria.
So Biafrans, you can see that Rosie is very annoyed with the current situation in Biafran land at the moment because the former lawyer of Mazen Nandekalo, Ejimako, made a statement telling the Igbos to go and purchase their PVC, that they are going to vote, that it is time for them to vote, that this time around that they have an opportunity to vote in order to have an Igbo presidency, that they are going to vote, and that is not going down well with Rosie, Ngozi Orabeze, and the rest of them. So guys, chill down, watch this video to the end of it. You will learn something new from this that is going on currently in Biafra land.
Today is the 17th day of March 2026, and today I came with some informations that will be very vital to Biafrans. For those of us who are still holding strong and standing tall with the USB, you continue to do so because that is the right government to follow. There is no other government to follow. I am telling you the truth. Now, you see, I don't trust, like I keep saying, I trust no one and I cannot trust anybody. You see, all these people that started this freedom with us, some of them are betrayers. All of them, you know, not even all, some of them, mostly all of them are all betrayers. Every one of them, they have this problem of money, 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 and that money is why we are still where we are. And Mazen Nandekano understood this, and that was why at the earlier stage, Mazen Nandekano sent all his lawyers away, dismissed all of them because they are all criminals. Now, Ejimako came out yesterday and wrote a long episode of letter to Ndibo, asking them to go and get their PVC, that 2027 Igbos have opportunity to become the president of Nigeria. Now that starts taking me back to why and the reason Mazen Nandekano sacked all these animals. All of them were there for their selfish interests. They were never there to defend Mazen Nandekano. That is why Mazen Nandekano, you know, is where he is today. That is why he is where he is today. For that the Nigerian government arrested, he could not defend his right. He could not stand on his right and tell the government of Nigeria that I am a legal counsel. I have a right under subsection, constitutional right of his own law, of Nigerian own law, to tell them and quote his rights to them and sue the country and sue Nigeria for damages. Ejiofor never did it, or Ejimako never did it. Showore did it, and he was, I think he was paid by the IG, Nigeria, they awarded him 30 million naira. Ejimako didn't do it. Why? Because all these people have compromised. You know, I don't say what I'm not sure of. They are all compromised from A to Z. Both Ejiofor, both Nnemek, all of them are all compromised. Nandekano doesn't trust any one of them again. All of them are all compromised. Let me tell you this thing for free. You see, Tinubu, what Tinubu cannot do with money will not exist, cannot exist. And what money cannot do, more money will do it for Tinubu. You can imagine a man that is standing, who knows the position of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that is a freedom fighter. This is my position. My position is to get Biafra, nothing else. That is the reason why I am in this court. You are now advising Igbo to take up tickets to vote in 2027 general election for Igbos to have a say in Nigeria. What kind of animalistic behavior is that? Are these people the people we should trust? The legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, are they to be trusted? A Jimako that doesn't know, a Jimako that does not know his rights in Nigeria, as a lawyer, he doesn't know his rights. A Jimako that cannot quote his rights to the Nigerian authority and sue anybody who has ordered his arrest. Because he's a lawyer, he's an international. That man studied in the United States of America as a lawyer. That is why they got Mazi Nnamdi, because they were delaying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. Where they should say to the government, no, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was illegally detained. They told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, go and face trial. Where the court and the constitution of the country and the world at large states that anybody that is kidnapped from another country, extraordinary rendition that person to the third country cannot stand trial. They told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go and stand trial. And they got him where he is today. So all these fools that have to say, oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is too proud. Why did he chase all his lawyers away? If his lawyers were there, his lawyer was part of his problems. Ejiofor or Ejimako, I've always known that he's a fraud. But I didn't want to say it. I've always known that Ejiofor, or rather Ejimako, was a fraud. We always known that. We've often known that. Today, he has a lawyer. First of all, they came out with a letter, told you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said we should stop sit at home. Secondly, they came out again, and the same Ejiofor told you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Sokoto prison said that we should stop sit at home. The same man, Ejiofor, Ejimoko, or whatever his name is. Today, he has come out openly to tell you to get your PVC, to tell us to get our PVC, to come and vote for Nigeria. This is a man that was standing for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in court. That is why I keep telling you, anybody that has collected bribe from anyone cannot challenge that person face to face. Because if you talk, they will open you up. Extraordinary rendition can never be tried in any country. Even in this country. Go and extradite somebody illegal. You can't try that person. They will give him freedom. To punish the government that has done so. No lawyer will attend that case. But they told them now they can go and stand trial. Don't worry, we'll defeat them. They ambushed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. His lawyers were part of the people who ambushed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to prison. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, even in his appeal, he returned to stand on alone. He doesn't want any lawyers because he doesn't trust them. He knew that Nigeria can bribe anybody bribeable. He knows. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not daft. He's not stupid. All the people, hey, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu chase them. These were part of their plans to frustrate the man. Now you can now see your lawyer, your barrister. You can now see what they are doing. You can now see how hopeless and useless they are. As intelligent as Nnamdi Kanu is, you think you can joke with such a person? Ejimako ebuputacha no onwe ofuma. We sizi ayi, go and vote. Go and vote. Go and get your PVC. The write-up was so long that I can't even come here and read it. What Tinubu cannot do with money, hey, my brother, go and sleep. You don't know Tinubu well. Go and sleep. If you know Tinubu, you will know that he's very corrupt. Highly corrupt. Tinubu is a corrupt man. They use these useless lawyers, call themselves, wanting to destroy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The wisdom of God is with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and that was why he sacked all of them. Tell me one reasonable thing that these people have done for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nothing. When we want to insult them, Biafrans will come and say, no, don't talk. Oh, they are the ones standing for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All of them are criminals, thieves. Even Maxwell, I don't trust him. They are all criminals. Tomorrow now, Maxwell is volunteer for that. I asked who bankrolled them. Maxwell said, Maxwell told us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu doesn't pay him, that they do it voluntarily. And I'm asked, how do you people afford the ticket flights to go to wherever? To go to Sokoto? How do you afford 500,000 every week, every day to go and see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? If something is not wrong, now Biafrans will have to start reasoning. We need to start reasoning. Who bankrolls them? You could see them. What I know that they pay lawyers in Nigeria as this thing is in your group of chamber. There's a place. There's a chamber you must belong. You have to belong to a particular court section and all of that. They pay them 70,000. As at the time I was in Nigeria. Now, if they pay them money, it should not be more than 100,000 monthly. With the high cost of living in Nigeria, tell me, can these people afford plane tickets? Who pays those plane tickets? To go and convince Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows that if these people continue to stay with him, they're going to mess the whole thing up. Now, he has created a 100-man committee to fight his case with him. And he will be in charge of his case. And that is what Nigeria is scared of. Ejiofor land go play now on land again now. Telling us, this is a man that was fighting within Nnamdi Kanu, knows the position of Onyendu, knows what Onyendu stands for. Betrayers everywhere. You go to US, there is a woman called Ada whatever, not Ada de Orama, that's woman that painted her hair. One old fool deceiving Biafrans because of money. Adandi Uchu deceiving Biafrans because of money. Ogechukwu Nkere deceiving Biafrans because of money. Vam deceiving Biafrans because of money. Lolo Nnekachimezie deceiving Biafrans because of money. That is why Biafra never came. That was why Biafra never came. But today, that Biafra. Are they not tired today? Where are they? Oh, Prime Minister, I'm Prime Minister. Okay, Prime Minister. We are going to donate money to give men on ground. Where are the men on ground today? Where are they today? I ask you. Where are the men on ground today? Ogechukwu Nkere stole Biafran money with the money Peter Mba gave him and Nigerian government to destroy Mazi Simon Ekpa, and took part of those money and confused the men on ground. Most of them were unalived because their location was given up to the terrorist Nigeria. That the same thing Udele is doing now. That was what Ogechukwu Nkere was paid to do. Where are they today? Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, told us the only thing that stands the test of time is the truth. We are still here telling you the truth. Where are those animals? Where are they today? Where are they? Mention them. Where are they? Where are they? Some people will come and tell you there was no Biafra. Hey, they didn't go to, there was nothing like USB. Ngozi is a criminal. Ngozi is a terrorist. Ngozi is this. I asked them, what did you go and do in Finland on the 29th of November 2024? Just tell me what you people gathered to go and do in that Finland. They can't answer that question. None of them could. They come here, they tell you all manner of rubbish. Because of that document. To frustrate Igbo, to frustrate us. because they know that we have got the document of redeclaration. Are they not seeing what is happening? Are they not seeing what is happening? They are. But they want you to believe nothing happened. Animals. Tinubu, I tell you, Tinubu, you don't know how corrupt Tinubu is. If you want to know how corrupt Tinubu is, go and watch Scarface. It's Tinubu's group. Drug dealers, that's who they are. They don't care. They are very corrupt people. Ejimafo or Ejiofor, whatever his name is, Ejimako, has told Ndibo, go and get your PVC for 2027 general election. He has told Ndibo and go. This was the reason why Nandi, our leader, threw them out of the box and stood alone. Oh, the people were saying, oh, Nandi Kanu is too proud, he's too proud. With all these shenanigans going on, with the cherry picking of laws in Nigeria, when he told the Nigerian government that he wants to be in charge of his own case, they became scared. All of you saw it. The Oba of Lagos was writing, have you seen when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu speaks when he has the microphone? And that was why Omotosho told them, take him out. Because he was asking a vital question. Omotosho, show me the law. They couldn't. Now Ejiofor or Ejimako has turned 360 degree and told you and I to go and get our PVC for 2027. Is that not the words of betrayal? This is the reason why Biafra never came on time. And then somebody is asking, telling me about, somebody is saying here, Ugo 247. Now listen, I have given Ugo 247 this month. I'm going to destroy him if he doesn't give us evidence of what Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is doing. I keep saying this. You cannot see your brother going to the dens of the lion or following the footsteps of a lion to the jungle and allow him with your clear eyes to continue to go there. That is evil to me. So show us that Ngozi is evil. If you see me follow Ngozi again, know that I am more evil than every one of them. Manugo 247 has to give us, beyond, it has to tell us beyond reasonable doubt that this is part of the plans of Madam Dr. Ngozi Orabueze to extradite Simon to Nigeria. This is the evidence. Oh, yeah, come and deny it. Evidence, be clear to my ear. This sound. If you Ngozi Orabueze no malo na onya no onyo hi kan anywhere on the form, jide no mkubuomu. These people are evil to the core. Evil. You don't know our people. Somebody was saying, I was on airspace yesterday, a wonderful lady that was speaking there said, Obolo no ya wabu Nnamdi Kanu. He would have given up. She would have given up. Because okay, look at look at the humiliation, the embarrassment. These things are in the Constitution. Freedom of worship. This is a sign to tell you that Soludo is part of the plan to Islamize us in our own nation. Kehana bolo mo mili. Onwelo onye obulu. Onwelo onye aputala asi ana mo mili bulu onya. Kana mmili awo gala onwelo ebe agala fu particles ndị mmadụ ebe awa. Ka onwelo onye na awaru na mmili awa. Why can't you people ask questions? Onye ọbụla futasi o sikpọlụ ndị dibịa sikpọlụ fa akwa ọkụkọ tiwala aka gịnị ka ọ na mere? Gịnị ka ọ na mere eji wee tụọ ya mkpọrọ? Anaghị agwọ ọgwụ na Yoruba land. Anaghị agwọ ọgwụ na North. What did these dibias do? Only in Igbo land you see this kind of evil because they want to use your governors to Islamize your state. And then you are coming to arrest more milli, you they carry jars for hand. Is that not suppression? Is that not intimidation? Is that not suppression and intimidation and humiliation? Soludo's child is in this country. Your governor's children, all of them, including Obi Kubana, including chief priests, all of them children did this country. They live the best of life. I saw when Cheri Tinubu came to Imo State and then were sharing and people gathered. And can those people's children do that thing? Can any one of them children do all those things? No, but they put you out because they know you people, some of them are very gullible people. They impoverish us. They made us to go hungry. Use military to barricade our land. Use military to intimidate and suppress us in our own land. Appetizer, they are not giving us crumbs that is falling from that. God will punish all of them from each of them. But that Tinubu, I don't know what. In fact, but next time, Tinubu will not leave Biafran land alive. It will not. It's not a threat. We have warned you and your father, stay away from Biafran land. You refuse. Nothing will happen. Tinubu does not hold any political position in Nigeria. You shouldn't come to my land. He doesn't. They don't see all these things. You think we are here to joke? You people think we are here for talking sake? Department of Justice of America has appreciated and recognized Biafra. We are moving to that recognition very soon. And that is why I'm no more talking. And I'm no more talking does not mean nothing is happening. I want everything that I have said to come to pass before I can continue. Because now it is systematic. I told you people these things are gradual process. Department of Justice, follow suit. You have not heard Biafra from Donald Trump's mouth. He has never mentioned Biafra. The day Donald Trump will address the issue of Biafra, every country will stand still. I am telling you that for free. The wickedness of Nigeria is getting to everybody today. Everybody is seeing it. Tinubu can bribe the devil himself to preach the gospel of Christ to you, and you will believe him. I'm telling you the truth. You don't know Tinubu. Why is a Jumako talking from the both sides of his mouth today? Why is a Jumako that should know better start talking from the both sides of his mouth? Hey, PVC. Hey, Nigeria, hey, ihetiukwa next year. You start suspecting me immediately. Any day, na Nigeria, I check Kenya go for one opportunity. That is what a Jumako, a man that has stood with someone who he said he was fighting with to get his freedom. He is now coming to preach to us to go and get our PVC, to be relevant in 2027 in Nigerian general election, where Sunday Igboho has come out and openly tell you that if Sweet Obi steps in any Yoruba land, he will not go there alive. And nobody has arrested him. Where Atiku will come in and will not live alive. Nobody has gone for him. By now he would have been in detention. And then you want us to be in such contraction. When we are on our own, when we live on our own, you will find out how loving Igbos can be. Igbos are the most, loving people on this planet Earth. I've never seen anybody like them. Despite the fact we have very foolish ones among us. But ndị Igbo, onye ọbụla batalobe onye Igbo, Igbo ya sigodi no, because onkutelu gị mmiri ka onkutelu gị mmanya. No other tribe does that. I tell you this for free. I tell you this for free. Obi Kubana, them are making noise in the southeast. Their children are here. All their children on Oboda. You go to Obi Kubana, kebe nguyano. These are people, Obi Kubana, chief priest. So these two people cannot go to America because of their fraudulent activities. They can't fly to America. But they are here making noise, destroying an Igbo. To the extent Obi Kubana told you that Ndi Igbo Amarive, chief priest came and said his own, that now they defeated us. Nigeria defeated Ndi Igbo. That's to show you that they know nothing about history. All they know is their stomach. Everything that they know nothing about history. I don't blame them. You can't see me try to address them. They know nothing about history. They are after their stomach. For chief priest to come and tell you that we were defeated, I don't need to argue with you. You and I know the truth. Going back is trying to give them relevancy. That's to show you how illiterate-minded they are. Prove the reason why they defeated us. You couldn't say nothing. Obi Kubana, come and tell us how foolish Igbos are. They can't tell us anything. They just made those assumptions, or should I use the word, they made those words out of ignorance. They don't know what they're saying. They are not educated enough to educate us. In Louisiana, ka epilonia was yogoku. Only one oji ego kohiliwe. Si uno na emeli uno na aya. People you have high esteem for. And then you come and talk evil about Dr. Ngozi Orebweze. You want me to follow you. Now listen, Biafrans. I'm not saying Dr. Ngozi Orebweze never makes a mistake. You know how they talk this word free of charge. I don't tell you Dr. Ngozi Orebweze, she's a saint. I'm not saying Dr. Ngozi Orebweze does not make mistakes, but I'm telling you, any day I see Dr. Ngozi Orebweze with Tinubu, just now follow the picture to get another game. It's always here. Now, anytime I see a picture of Dr. Ngozi Orebweze shook hand with any Nigerian government official in Nigeria, but as it stands, that woman has not done anything to us. Let us mind how we speak. I am coming for Ugo 247. Don't worry. That day, uno ya know there. Because I never go me 1 month. Go prove lie how bad that woman is. And if he doesn't bring it out, then I'll know what to tell him. I know what to tell him. But I'm just here to tell us that Ejimako is a thief, a criminal, a non-criminal. That is who he is. These were people who never liked Simon. I told you people. When I said it, anybody that believes in what Mazen Nnamdi believes in cannot come and tell you that they should stop sit at home. Anybody that stands with Mazen Nnamdi cannot tell you that Nnamdi wrote letter and we are reading it to the world for the world to see that this is what Nnamdi wrote under detention, in incarceration, and you are a lawyer. You don't have sense. You don't have sense. You're not a lawyer. You're a manipulator. All of you are all manipulators. I'm looking at just the look all of them now. Today, where these people will call themselves fallback people, you don't see them. They never do one thing for us. Where is that? What is that white man's name that was following them up and down? I can't remember that guy's name. Elias. Where is Elias today? Oko disappeared now from the radar. He has disappeared from the radar because they were never genuine people. They were never genuine. They've all vanished like Willy. But we are still standing and we are still calling their names so that they will know that we are fearless. So that Finland will understand that we are not Iraqs. Alexander Stubb is a thief. Onyo Hiko. Selina from Finland, the ambassador to the Nigerian embassy from Finland, she's a criminal. Nigeria bribed them to jail Simon Ekpa. Let them take me to court. I will prove it to them. They are mad. Let them take me to court. I will prove it. They are all thieves. All of them are thieves. Useless people. You think we are going to be scared in this 21st century? You jailed my prime minister in your country for not committing any crime just because you want my mineral resources and you think it's normal with me? Are you people normal at all? Nonsense and useless people. And then they will come and call blacks. They will come and tell you blacks are the most dirtiest thing in the world. Look at these fools that can't even take care of themselves. Jailing my prime minister because of what comes out from my land. And they think we're going to be okay with it. Anyways, Biafrans, I'll have to leave you guys on this, you know. Like I said, I'm very busy now. So I'm going to leave you guys. May God bless every one of you. God bless Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpan Joko.
If you are new to my channel, please take your time to go through the other videos we have here in this channel. That is going to give you a guideline of what is currently happening in Biafra land. Thank you, fans. Thank you, everyone watching this video. Remember to subscribe with us, Magnetic Jigs TV, for we remain the best. Let us interact in our comment section. We all love you. Kudodin. Bye bye.